I remember the city before I remember my own name, the smell of river, mud, and spice, the clatter of carts, the way the night swallowed secrets and spat out bargains. I am Marcel. I was a child of streets and shadows, and then I became something that made shadows answer to me. This is how I rose. When the change came, why I accepted it, and the date that marks the first breath of the life I still wear like armor. I was born on the 12th of June, 1863, in a cramped room above a bakery where the oven never cooled, and the landlord never forgave lateness. My mother hummed old lullabies in a language I never learned to name. My father left before I could learn his face. The city taught me early that survival is a craft that you practice every day. Pickpocket, lie, charm, run. Those lessons hardened into instinct long before anyone offered me a crown. I did not become overnight. I learned to read people the way others read maps. The tremor in a hand, the lie in a smile. I rose from gutters to salons by learning which favors to call in and which debts to collect with a smile. The night I was offered immortality, it came wrapped in velvet and a promise, protection, power, a place at a table that never emptied. I took it because the alternative was to be erased by time and by men who thought me less than I was. Why accept the dark? Because I wanted the city to be mine in a way no mortal could claim it. I wanted to build something that would not crumble when the next storm came. I wanted to be more than a survivor. I wanted to be a maker of order, a keeper of streets and songs and the people who belonged to them. Power was not vanity. It was insurance against the slow, petty cruelties that had shaped my youth. The night they remade me is a memory of heat and hush. Candlelight trembled against velvet drapes. The air tasted of iron and jasmine. A hand steady, cold closed around my wrists, and a voice older than the city told me what I would be. Pain came like a lesson, sharp and precise. Then a clarity, senses unspooling, hunger arriving like a tide, the world sharpening into edges I could use. When I opened my eyes, the room looked smaller, and the people in it looked like pieces on a board I could move. I keep the 12th of June, 1863, like a ledger entry and a dare. After that night, I built a court from alleys and ballrooms, stitched together loyalty with favors and fear, and learned the cost of both. I loved and I lost. I made promises and broke them when the price was too high. I ruled with a velvet fist because velvet hides the iron beneath. Call me king, protector. Tyrant names are the currency of those who still believe in neat labels. What endures is the city, the people who survive within it, and the knowledge that every choice I make is measured against the streets that raised me.